End-to-end encryption was the unbreakable mat that protected your messages, your personal photos, and your group chats safe from corporate surveillance and also government overreach. Companies like Apple, Signal, WhatsApp, and even more built systems where even they couldn't read your messages if they tried. And the government absolutely hated it. They spent years demanding that big tech build digital backdoors into the encryption, but cybersecurity experts universally pushed back, proving that if you build a backdoor for the government, hackers and also foreign intelligence will immediately try and exploit it. So instead of trying to break the math of the internet, lawmakers across the globe found a terrifying yet kind of smart workaround. They decided to bypass the network entirely and attack your physical hard drive. We are currently watching the global rollout of a deeply invasive surveillance protocol known as client-side scanning. This isn't some like crazy conspiracy, like it is an actual like concept, an actual mandate where the government legally pressures tech monopolies to install artificial intelligence scanning software directly onto your phone's operating system. The exact second you type a private message, snap a photo, or attach a file, the AI scans the data locally on your physical device before the encryption protocol even has a chance to activate. Your phone is no longer a tool that serves you. It has officially been weaponized into a pre-crime wiretap that silently intercepts your private thoughts before they even leave your screen, completely obliterating the exact concept of a private digital conversation. If you think this is just a theoretical threat, you're completely ignoring the massive legislative war that is currently raging across the European Union, which serves as pretty much the terrifying blueprint for the rest of the world. In the spring of this year, European lawmakers are locked in intense negotiations over a piece of legislation notoriously nicknamed chat control. The stated goal of the bill is to hunt down illegal material, but the mechanical reality of how it operates is an absolute privacy disaster. The temporary legal justification that even allowed tech platforms to voluntarily scan private, unencrypted messages expired on April 3rd this year, forcing a massive showdown between privacy advocates and state surveillance. While cybersecurity experts fought tooth and nail to prevent this sort of thing, mandatory scanning of encrypted environments, the alternative that is being pushed is equally as worse. Like regulators are pushing to make voluntary scanning a permanent fixture, essentially pressuring companies to pretty much scan personal communications under the guise of risk assessments and liability mitigation. So unlike in the US where we don't even have like a comprehensive federal privacy law, the EU is actively cementing the legal infrastructure that normalizes mass scanning of private chats. Like the danger of chat control isn't just that like it breaks end-to-end encryption, it's that it completely redefines the internet from like a neutral communications tool into a massive automated dragnet. When the highest regulatory bodies in the world start treating every single like person as a suspect whose private text messages must be algorithmically cleared before being sent, the core foundation of a free democratic internet is just dismantled, and the tech monopolies are pretty much forced to become global compliance officers. The contagion of client side scanning is not just limited to Europe, of course, because here, the United States government has been relentlessly attacking your encryption through an entirely different, incredibly deceptive legal vector known as the EARN It Act. So, introduced repeatedly over the last few years and heavily supported by politicians who kind of just disregard digital civil liberties, the EARN It Act doesn't explicitly make encryption illegal, but it essentially blackmails tech companies into abandoning it. So the legislation aims to strip away the liability protection of Section 230, which is the foundational law that allows the modern internet to even exist, unless platforms actively scan the network for specific illegal material. By threatening massive platforms like Apple, Google, and also Meta with catastrophic business ending civil lawsuits, the government is intentionally creating a legal minefield where offering true end to end encryption becomes a massive corporate liability. The only way for these tech giants to protect their bottom line and avoid being sued into oblivion is to implement the exact same client side scanning technologies being pushed in other nations. Like they're legally engineering an environment where pretty much your phone's operating system is forced to cross-reference every single like meme you save, every private joke you text, and every personal photo you take against a centralized government-focused approved database. It is a coordinated bipartisan effort to abolish digital privacy under the guise of safety, fundamentally threatening the First and Fourth Amendments by treating the private hard drive in your pocket as an open book for automated state inspection. So when you step back and look at the actual technical mechanics of forcing an AI to scan the private devices of billions of innocent people, you quickly realize that they are engineering the most dangerous, highly volatile cybersecurity honeypot in human history. The algorithms that run client-side scanning are notoriously flawed, utilizing image hashing and text recognition filters that are highly prone to catastrophic like false positives. Like we have already seen instances where automated scanners flag completely innocent photos. Like for example, many times a parent has sent a picture of their child to like a doctor, but it results in the user having their entire like digital lives permanently. Like for example, someone lost their entire Google Drive with this. Like it was pretty crazy. Like their entire Gmail account was locked. And adding on, local police even showed up at their front door over like a mathematical error. Like that is just insane to think about. And furthermore, once the infrastructure for client-side scanning is permanently embedded into your operating system, like there's absolutely nothing stopping the government from expanding that database of what the AI considers illegal. Like today, they might tell you it's only for hunting down criminals and stuff. But tomorrow, that exact same silent wiretap can be updated via a silent software patch to flag I don't even know, like all sorts of other things. Like it's up to them. On top of that, building a universal scanning backdoor into every single iPhone and Android device on the planet creates an irresistible target for international hackers and hostile nation states. Like there's no such thing as a backdoor that only like good guys can use. Like the exact second this scanning technology is mandated, like it will be reverse engineered and weaponized, exposing the most intimate private data of the global population to catastrophic cyber attacks. This whole global crusade against end-to-end encryption, it was never actually about protecting people and protecting the vulnerable. It has always been a highly calculated systemic operation designed to condition the actual public into accepting a dystopia where the very concept of an unmonitored digital space is considered a criminal act. Like we're currently watching what might be the real-time brick by brick construction of a reality where your fundamental ability to speak freely, to share private thoughts with your family, or to simply exist without being algorithmically audited is being systematically dismantled. Like once client-side scanning is normalized and embedded into the fabric of our operating systems, like it is only a matter of time before that exact same technology creeps into your personal computer, your smart TV, and every device connected to your home network. Like we're kind of staring down the barrel of a near future where your physical hardware literally just refuses to function unless it has real time permissions to intercept and analyze your encrypted packets, acting as an inescapable digital leash you're the dog. Like you need to deeply understand that right now in 2026 the window to fight back against this invasive dragnet is closing. Like you gotta lock in, that's all I got to say. So yeah, that's the first video. If anything to say, just type a comment, and yeah, I'll see you next time.